Welcome to our training. Today we are going to learn about citation management software called Zotero. I am Dr. Peter Gishiri, Senior Librarian, St. Paul's University. Today we are going to learn how to use a citation management tool. I'll start by asking whether you have used any of the citation management tools that is available. Which one do you use, or which one have you used? There are several in the market today. For example, EndNote, Mendeley, Papers, ReferenceWorks, Zotero, and there could be many others that I have not mentioned. But today we are going to learn about one that we use here in St. Paul's University, and that is Zotero. So what is Zotero? Zotero is a citation management tool that facilitates collecting and organizing references from databases, websites, catalogs, and others. So we are going to look at the installation of Zotero. Number two, have an overview of how Zotero works, and have a practical way on how to use Zotero in the actual referencing. So, how do you install Zotero? Zotero can be downloaded right away from the developer's website. So type download Zotero. It's safer to download applications from the developer's website, so download Zotero. The current version is Zotero version 6 for Windows. So in the installation, you need to download the application itself and also the Zotero connector. So with good internet connection, you can download Zotero using all in a very few minutes. There you go. It's already downloaded. And also the installation process is straightforward. There you go. All right. So, yes, install Zotero. Click on next, the standard, and then install Zotero. It is that fast. So once it finishes, then you have to install the connector, and I will be explaining what the connector is and its purpose. So install Zotero connector. You can install Zotero connector for the various web browsers that you have. If it is Mozilla, Firefox, or Safari. But in this case, I am using Chrome. Install the connector. There you go. Then add to Chrome. So, add extension. And once you install the connector, you can actually see that the connector has been added in your browser. The Zotero connector has been added to Chrome. and then you see this icon, then know that that has already been done. So that is how you install Zotero. And upon installation, you can actually see from your desktop that you have the Zotero icon. You have the Zotero icon, and here it is. So Zotero has 3 window panes: window pane number 1, window pane number 2, and window pane number 3. I take you through the journey if, for example, you are writing a paper, how you should go about it. What you do, you open a folder for your new collection. The assumption here is that at any given time, as a student or as a researcher, you are working on several documents. And so you have to give it an indicative name of what you are actually writing on. So, information literacy. Information literacy. The assumption is that I'm doing a paper, an assignment on information literacy. And then in this folder, you will collect all the information resources that you will use in the paper or in the assignment. And Zotero is very powerful because it can actually reference different types of information resources that are available, as you can see. Then, once that is done, the next step is how then do you download the information resources that you are using. So, allow me to now go and search for ebooks, the e-journals, and other information resources that we are going to use Zotero with. So there we go. St. Paul's www.spu.ac.ke. My assumption is that you want to use Zotero in referencing the print books that are available in the library or the electronic resources. Let's start with the print books. And you access the print books in the library through the library catalog. Right? So if you search St. Paul's University Library Catalog for books on information literacy, so it's searching to see whether we have books on information literacy. Yes, we have one here. Information literacy, instruction that works. So if you check on that, I want you to pay attention So I am pinning Zotero so that you can see what happens to Zotero. There you go. So you can see that we have the book here, and literally you will go to the shelves in any of our libraries by using this call number. Check the books, read the books, and if you find that the books contain important information and you have that will help you in doing your paper, then is Zotero. Once you read the books and you need to reference the book, all you need to do is make sure that the folder that we created, that is information literacy, right, is highlighted. Then you can click on the Z. That is now, you got it, yeah? All right. We have already done that. So let's see. It's now saving in our folder. And we can have a look together. Now you can see that we have downloaded the metadata. These are the details that you need to reference the books. So in yesteryears, this will have been done manually. But now you can see how Zotero helps in downloading the descriptions of the book that you need in referencing. That is the title, the editor or the author, the volumes, the series number, the place of publication, the publisher, the year of publication at a click of a button. So this is how you gather the resources. There is another way in which you can actually you can download, if you know, for example, the ISBN number for a book. I'm looking for the International Standard Book number for this book, so that you can see how Zotero can also download the metadata for you. So this is 039. I'm actually copying this. You can copy that, come back to Zotero, note the title, the Not on Field Guide to Writing. Then you use this tool here. If you click on that tool and then paste the ISBN number and enter, it's also an easier way of doing it. So you can see also the metadata for the book has also been downloaded. And this is what you can do even for the ebooks and the e-journals, or even documents that are actually available on the net. Let me try one more. If you search for information literacy and you're looking for documents online, information literacy, literacy. Okay, there you go. This is what we do all the time when we are doing research. And if you check and evaluate the resources and you find one document that is actually relevant to you, then you can also reference this. This is a document that on the web, and you can see again this document has also been downloaded, and you can retrieve the metadata. Or is it retrieving? Let me retrieve the metadata for that document. That means that document did not have the metadata. That document did not have the metadata. We can check on one that has the metadata. Just briefly, let me add PDF to find a more legitimate documents. Let me see. There we go. Let's try this. From Co. Okay. Let me try this. There we go. Yes, this is a journal article, information literacy and overview, but still you can see the connector. If you check from the Zotero, we have already downloaded metadata for that journal article. It happens for every type of every type of documents. And so once you download, then you will need to use Zotero in your document. How do you actually reference? And that is what, ultimately you use a word processor in writing your documents. So Zotero is a very powerful tool that helps you collect all the references that all the publications that you have used, and also helps you in the actual referencing. So assuming that you read you read these documents here, let's start with this one here, and you are writing in your document or the definition of information literacy. Information literacy has been defined as, and you give the stories as you read in that book, and you want to reference. So upon successful installation of Zotero in your word processor, you will find the Zotero menu in your document. So all you need to do is write the stories, and then Zotero, add citation. So Zotero prompts you to choose the right citation style. In St. Paul's University, the 4 schools, that is the School of Communication and Computer Science, Social Sciences, and Business, and the school, yes, the 4 schools use APA, but the School of Theology uses Harvard. So choose American Psychological Association, okay. Then if you click on this to choose Classic View, now you can see the resources that we downloaded earlier. Then information literacy instruction, which page did you actually read on that? And now you can see Zotero inserts the in-text citation. At the end of your document where you insert your references, there you go. It's also a very simple way of doing it because you add the bibliography and Zotero adds the bibliography very well and using the APA citation. So for the second publication, again, if you continue writing and explaining as you read in your document and you want to do the citation again for the second resource, this one here. So what you do, add citation, again go back to Zotero to choose or highlight the second document, and there you go. Which page? Probably that was page number 78, and therefore you can see that Zotero actually will insert the in-text citation and also insert the bibliography citation and arranged alphabetically, because that is how all references should be ordered. And we can also do the third one. I'm assuming that you're in the second paragraph and you write the stories again using the nice English that we have. Then again add citation, that should be here. Add citation. Again choose the third book. Which page? This should be a different book page. There you go. And now you can see how Zotero adds your references and organizes them alphabetically. So that is how Zotero can collect resources for you. And once you collect the resources, check whether these details are okay. The title, the editor or the author, and the rest of the information. Then it also helps you in doing the actual in-text citation and also the bibliographic citations. So that is what Zotero is as a citation manager. It is easy to install and also not very difficult in saving citations. Also, it is not difficult in using Zotero with Word. That one we have demonstrated that it's a fairly easy process to do that. And it is a very robust citation manager which you can use, and it is very, very powerful. Thank you very much. I wish you well as you use Zotero in your research. Asante.